This is Ace and Friends.
On episode 9. Yeah, today's Thursday, right? So, welcome to episode 9 of Ace and Friends. I'm the modern day Mr. Rogers. My name is Ace. Riggins is here. Rob is here. And we've added friends today. My wife Amanda is here. And if you can say hello, because a lot of people aren't watching. If you're watching on YouTube, she waves to you. And behind her over there is Dax, the baby.
You cannot see him, but he's rolling around.
Yeah, he's slowly cruising around over there. He's in a little stand-up roller thing, and he's cruising around over there to Riggins to see what Riggins is doing.
I've got snacks ready just in case he starts crying.
He likes Riggins a lot.
He does.
Dax does. Yeah, you're big with kids, aren't you, Riggins?
I like kids. Yeah.
Is that were you big with nieces and nephews right off? Were you hit with them right off the bat?
No, because I had no experience with kids. None. Yeah. My younger cousins were never around, but they're great. So I love kids. What
is the story you've told us before where your nephew turned to you and said something about, I'm going to tell them you lied or something like that?
One of the first things he ever said to me, is when he just started talking. I was at my brother's house for something in Georgia, and my nephew turned to me. He goes, "How did you just say to me?" And my brother goes, "Oh yeah, he just learned the word liar." And I went, "Oh really? Interesting. So that's something you must have heard around the house." But it was such a creepy thing to do, to turn.
And he whispered it like that?
I'm gonna say you're a liar. I went, "Do it! I don't care. I'll knock you out." I got unreasonably mad.
Did anyone else hear it?
Yeah, because I was like, "What the hell does that mean?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh well, yeah, that's a new word. He just learned his liar." Okay.
Rob, are all your nieces and nephews older?
I had my first niece came when I was 6 years old.
Okay, right.
And then another one didn't come until the year I was about graduated. So it was a big gap.
So you just have the two.
No. There's the rest of them started coming in more afterwards.
Okay.
So I have five nieces / nephews.
How old is the youngest?
The youngest is under 10.
Okay, so are you good with them?
No.
I could see Riggins being more of a funkle than Rob. Yeah. No offense, Rob.
No, that's fine. When I was 6 years old, I was a lot of fun with that niece.
Sure.
Yeah.
So do you spend a lot of time and play with them when you see them and stuff?
No.
How do you handle it, Rob? What do you do?
Oh, well, I'll talk to them, but that's about it.
What did he say?
Play some video games.
I'll talk to them, but that's about it.
Play some video games,
Yeah. They're kind of into the same stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You don't go to like, oh, hey, my nephew or niece or whatever's got a ball game today or a dance recital. I need to go to that.
I'll go to their events if everybody else is going. I'm not going to go by myself, but.
So you'll only go if everyone else in the if it's a whole family outing.
Yeah, because if somebody's out, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm not obligated anymore.
Okay. So Amanda's here, and she brought in this list. We've got a couple of different things we're going to talk about today on the Ace and Friends podcast, but it's a list of 21 examples of ways people micro-cheat in relationships. In other words, everything you do other than staring into the eyes of the person that you're with is considered micro-cheating now.
Yeah, I don't even know. I've never heard of that phrase.
Micro-cheating?
Really?
Micro-cheating?
Okay, we'll explain what it is, do the whole thing. Coming up next.
Ace and Friends.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group.
Ace and Friends.
All right, so micro-cheating is a small breach of trust in a relationship, but doesn't pass the threshold into a physical affair. For example, someone may leave their wedding ring at home when they go out alone, or someone secretly chats with an ex-partner online. They point out that micro cheating, it's very subjective.
Yeah.
It's different in every relationship. So Amanda found a list of 21 examples of micro cheating, and we've been going through a little bit of them at home. By the way, just a reminder, that rolling sound you hear behind her is Dax just going from wall to wall behind her. Dax is our 8-month-old who's just cruising
He's
around.
making the most out of a very small room right now.
He's working the entire room.
So am I reading all of these and we're just agreeing?
We'll go through a couple of them as we go. We have time. We may have to take a couple of different breaks to do this.
Okay. Secretly messaging someone. Yeah. I would say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But not enough to end the relationship.
It depends on what the context of the messages are.
Okay.
I would say that's full on cheating.
What?
It's like the
Texting somebody without,
What if you message him like, "Hey, what's up? How are you? Good.
Oh, I
How
think-
have things been?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or you
I
just
guess.
assumed it was like, "Hey, look, let me,
Yeah, if you're
let me
doing-
see them things."
Yeah, that's cheating. The second one's obvious, meeting someone without your partner knowing.
Yeah.
Number 3, complaining to your partner to the other person. I don't know.
Complaining about your partner to the other person.
Yeah. I don't really think so.
So like if there was if I had a work wife and I just sat here and flirted with her and said and
It doesn't say flirting, it says complaining.
Well, if I would just sit here and complained about you, that would be a micro cheating. Like, God,
That's what they say, but I don't think so.
she's just mean. And
Uh-oh.
well, I don't have a work
Sharing
wife.
looks behind your partner's back. I don't really think that's like, I don't know.
So like catching someone's eye and continuing to stare, whatever, as you walk away.
Yeah.
Hardly. No, not at all.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Totally good with that one. Then.
Saying things like, if I weren't in a relationship, that's definitely cheating. I think. Or
the guy
micro
said-
cheating.
If he said if I weren't in a relationship, I would love to go out.
Yeah,
That's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
doesn't sound
Because he
great.
said if I were in a relationship, like I can't do anything because I'm in a relationship.
Well, you're basically letting that other person know, like, if I wasn't with her, we'd be,
Be ready
you know.
when it's
yeah.
over.
Yeah.
But hey, I am with her, so I'm not.
Okay.
I'm taking the moral high ground here.
Yeah.
Okay. Making contact with your exes. I don't know. It depends on what you're messaging them about.
It depends on what you're messaging.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with that.
You really don't have any reason to contact and actually say, "Hey, what's up? How are you?"
Yeah, I don't. I'm not into that at all.
Yeah. Do you think that's okay, Amanda?
It depends on what it is. Like, what if like their parent died or something? You can message them and just be
Or
like,
what if you
"I'm
said,
sorry
"Hey,
for your loss."
hey, I saw your post. You know, L.A. looks cool. Did you have a good time?"
No, I don't think it's micro cheating now.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. That should be a warning sign right there.
I'm sorry, I got a little distracted because I looked over and
Right,
Dax
yeah,
had a
he's-
handful of papers over his face. And then he got out
He's
of the
going through
trash.
TJ's trash right
Going
now.
nuts.
We got more of these in a second. Hang on.
Ace and Friends.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities, and we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
This is Ace and Friends.
All right, so we're still doing micro cheating. And Amanda has these examples that she's found. There were 21 total, but what are some of the other ones that you ran across so far? These are, according to this survey, these are steadfast examples of things people do when they micro cheat.
Okay, this one could be subjective. Trying to impress someone you have a crush on.
Oh, now that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
So you're in a relationship and you have a bit of a crush on someone else.
Yeah.
Trying to do something to impress the crush.
Because you're not doing anything specifically. You're not talking to that person. You're just trying to put your best foot
Yeah.
forward to make the best impression on somebody you know you're not going to. Yeah, that one's kind of a.
But you do have a crush on that person. you do
Yeah, well, it's fine to do
have
that.
some type of feeling for that person.
I'm sure you've been in the gym and saw like an attractive girl, and maybe you lifted a little bit heavier weights than you would have.
No, that's never happened.
Okay, David
Never happened.
or Ace.
Yeah, I don't even think that's that
No,
wrong.
me either. I don't think that's micro cheating.
I
Okay.
can say this: if we're in the gym together, I am married to the hottest person in the gym.
Oh, thank you.
I compare
I'm
them all.
blushing.
I compare every one of them.
Okay,
next question.
this one you're definitely guilty of.
What?
But I don't necessarily think it's micro cheating. Following inappropriate accounts on Instagram or other social media.
I would
butts on
like you to
Yetis?
show me one. I don't follow anything inappropriate.
There's like a ton, and the profile pictures are like butts and boobs.
Yeah.
Okay, there may be
Everybody
one
go
or two.
through Ace at Large is following, and you'll find plenty of them.
I'll go. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look right now. Oh, my-
You got butts on Yetis, remember?
Butts on Yetis.
I don't have butts on Yetis.
That's what it was. It was.
Or like fishing,
Yeah.
accounts like hot chicks that fish.
If you
Asses on
if you
tires.
look at enough things, you don't have to follow. They just pop up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you go to your search and what, if it's
Or
showing you a whole
like
bunch
his
of butts.
TikTok feed. Oh my gosh.
Bad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's
What am
kind of
I
like
following?
saying porn.
No, it's
if you
not.
watch porn, is that cheating? I don't really think so.
No.
Yeah, I've come up with no butts on Yetis
Oh.
or big boobs.
Okay, I'll make a
so far.
list.
Okay, do it. Try me. Okay. Okay. What else? Give us one more. A good example of micro cheating.
Okay, always commenting on and liking a person's pictures.
I think that's just stupid. If
Yeah,
you're in
I
a
don't like that
relationship, you
either.
shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. If it's one particular person and you make a habit of it, I think that could be.
And it depends on what your comment is. Like I commented under a listener's picture yesterday that I know and said, "Hey, I hope your surgery went well. Continued success." But
it's
if,
not even close.
right. I'm saying, but if somebody goes under a comment and is like, "Girl, you are fire in that bikini," that's a dumb thing to do if you're in a
Yeah.
relationship. That's just stupid.
I would say yeah.
Yet it happens all the time. Oh, quick note. Just to show you how these things work, I found this interesting yesterday. Amanda did a boudoir photo shoot, and she posted.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to bring that up.
I find this interesting. She posted a picture of like the guy's camera was sitting on these stairs. She wasn't in the picture at all. She took a picture of the camera and said and tagged them. Photo shoot today with that boudoir photos, whatever it's called. I don't know. And she said that immediately after that, the woman that was there that runs it was saying they had they only allow women to follow them.
Yeah.
But it was like a ton. She goes, a bunch of guys just tried to follow.
Yes.
We declined all
And they
their
had to decline, yeah. Because the photos are like, at least the ones that they show on the profile are like super risque. I'll show you the profile.
Yeah.
I'm not on there.
Yeah.
Or else I wouldn't show you. I just want to make that clear.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's just funny that all she did was put a picture of a camera and it said such and such boudoir photos and guys just flood to it to try to follow.
Why only allow women to follow the account?
Because that way the women feel comfortable doing the photos and everything because they know that they're not being gawked at by a bunch of men.
But they're getting posted on social media?
but only for women to see.
Yeah.
Only for women to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like women hyping each other up.
Were there nice women giving you nice compliments?
Well, I haven't posted any photos that the photographers have taken, but I did post like a bikini picture and I got a lot of hype. I thought I was going to get a lot of Karens like, you're a mom.
You didn't. It was a bunch, and it was
Yeah.
all women, all saying very nice things.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's just interesting to me how that works. The good news that you need coming up next. Hang on.
Ace and Friends.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
It is. That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today. You could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting. There's no appraisal. You know, I think didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com.
As winter packs its bags and spring settles in, the flowers, they are blooming. And at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, the deals are booming.
You write poetry?
Does one ask a fish if it swims, or a bird if it flies? It was a long winter.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, with up to $1,500 in free furniture with the purchase of a mattress sleep system. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
There's a lot of news out there, but Ace and Friends just want to give you the good news.
So every day at this time, something that kind of makes you smile, makes you laugh, makes you feel good about what's happening in the world. Here's something. Number one thing on the good news list today, late payment fees for major credit cards won't be nearly as high anymore. Federal regulators just capped late payment fees at $8. They had been an average of $32. A study found that those fees have been costing Americans more than $14 billion a year. There's a guy in Kentucky who hit the lottery for $150,000, and he says this is the first time in his life that he will be completely debt-free. He plans to spend the rest of the year fishing. And a lady in Michigan just got into a little bit of an accident, and her dog, a 3-year-old pit bull mix named Aries, jumped out and ran away. And she was worried the dog might get hit by a car or go missing, but she got a call a short time later after Aries ran straight to her doggy daycare. She was about a mile down the road away from her doggy daycare. The dog knows where it is, runs straight to the doggy daycare. They call her like, hey, we've got Aries here. Come pick him up. That's good. And another animal news, the Bellagio in Las Vegas turned off its famous fountains on Tuesday to help out what they called one of their most exclusive guests. That's a quote, most exclusive guests. It's one of the rarest birds in the U.S., a yellow-billed loon. It decided to kind of take up shop there at the fountains. Officials safely relocated the bird. The fountains are back on. And that is the good news.
Ace and Friends.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime, thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/Neogenics, Neogenix.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today.
Ace and Friends.
There is a hot new dating trend, Riggins, and you're the only person in the room that dates, to my knowledge. Amanda may be dating while I'm gone. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
And I think you would have liked this.
Okay.
Because it's really not that far off from some of the things that we did when we were dating. A guy on Twitter claims he has the perfect idea for a date night at home. It's called Bottle Night. You turn the TV off, all electronics go off, and you take your phones, put both of your phones together somewhere else. Then you each bring your own bottle of wine, and you're forced to just sit down and talk.
Okay, yeah, that works.
So the key is you move everything out of the house. You said, he goes, quote, that's it. We simply talk and enjoy each other's presence. We live together, but it's easy to miss out on quality time, end quote.
Okay.
So everything gets shut off, all electronics removed, all phones removed, all that. Why are you making that face, Amanda? You don't think that
It sounds
good?
boring. Like you could do that at a restaurant. Just leave your phones behind. There's no TVs there. And then you could at least eat some food and talk.
Well, I'm sure you can eat food if you want. If y'all don't know, eating is an extremely important part of my wife's life.
I do like to go out to eat.
The moment she begins to get hungry, the mood swings completely. It'll change everything.
Yeah.
You know, she can be the sweetest person in the world, and that stomach growl, and you're like, are you ready to go? I've been ready to go.
Oh, jeez.
It's like time moves much more slowly when I'm hungry.
But you don't think that would be cool? You just sit in the house and drink wine and talk, and
I think there's more fun ideas than that.
You could have snacks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what they're going for.
Yeah.
It's like, don't be so obsessed with your phone or watching TV. But yeah, there's probably a better way. You go take a walk,
Yeah.
leave your phone at home. I don't know, just sit and drinking bottles of wine at home. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, what doesn't sound bad to me.
I
at
rated
all.
a 4 out of 10.
A 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably fair.
Because you'd rather go to a restaurant, Amanda.
That or like just something more creative. Like I've seen couples do like color nights where like all their snacks, all their drinks are like color themed. So
That's a
like you
girl
have to
thing.
get everything blue.
I was about to say
So,
that.
No
you know,
guy's
like,
ever
What?
gonna
No
come.
guy has ever said that sounds do color night.
That's very much a girl
Exactly,
thing.
Rob. That sounds terrible.
Whatever. That sounds better than 2 bottles of wine and we sit and talk.
Yeah,
Disagree.
Did he say he agreed?
I'm disagreeing. That sounds stupid.
Yeah, you're getting to know each other. You've given some thought to what you want to talk about.
You're not going to change my mind.
I'm just giving you another
4 out of 10. Deal with it.
I think color night is like a 2 out of 10.
No way.
Oh, God, yes.
100%.
You know how much work would you have to go into color night?
No, not at all. You just go. I love going to the grocery store.
What do you tell the other person? Like, you pick out 3 blue things. I'll do 3 blue. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well, Rob, that works for you because your wine is blue.
Right.
Yeah.
You like that blue wine, so that works.
Coming up on Ace and Friends. Ace and Friends.
There is another dating thing that I've seen, and some people said that, I don't know, somehow Taylor Swift is tied into this, but it's called, is anybody familiar with the 4 6s?
No.
It's a way many women say they judge a guy as to whether he's worthy of being worthy of dating. It's called the 4 6s. It's really hard to find a guy with the 4 6s. I'll tell you what they are. Coming up next.
Ace and Friends.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin. Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
This is Ace and Friends.
Hang on, I just got reminded of something. We'll get back to the 4 6s we talked about a minute ago. But Love is Blind is a show that's on Netflix. And Amanda loves Love is Blind.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. And it was filmed in Charlotte.
And especially you can see a lot of the city and all that kind of stuff now. But you texted Riggins when you heard when the show was coming out, or
Yes.
when you heard they were filming, and told him you should be on Love is.
No, I asked him if he would ever consider doing it.
And he said,
I said, are you kidding? I would love to be on that show.
And I thought you were being serious.
I know, because you obviously don't know anything about me. The fact that you sent the original, I was like, who does she think she's texting?
because she told me, she goes, Riggins said he would be on that show.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there going, no, he didn't. And she goes, no, that's what he said. I said, I'm going to have to ask.
I figured she was angling about something. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't know.
I came and asked. I said, you said you would be on Love and Blind? He goes, hell no, I wouldn't be on that show.
It's like your vibe. You get to sit
How
and
is that
not
my
meet the person, behind like
At
a
first, I thought
closed-
it was the thing where you see the thing we were talking about, where you just like get naked in front of each other and like look at each other through boxes
no,
or whatever
no.
that is. I was like, why would I be knowing what you know? Why would I
I
want
think
to
you
do
would be
that?
great at it.
I really don't know how it works.
So in Love is Blind, they go. That's the one they meet in the pods and all, right?
Yeah, they talk to each other behind a wall. So they never get to see each other. And then they decide if they fall in love and want to get engaged. And then after they get engaged, they meet each other for the first time. And the doors open and they see each other for the first time. And you can tell immediately if they're like super pleased with what the person looks like, or if they're like, shit.
This is where the girl compared herself to Megan Fox.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was a Megan
Did you
Fox
see
at all.
if she looked like Megan
Yeah,
Fox?
she doesn't look,
Yeah.
she doesn't look anything like Megan Fox.
Yeah.
No, no, not at all. Has that ever worked out for any couple?
No, but
No.
you don't have much going on, so you could just try it.
I beg your pardon. You're making a mockery of marriage. You should
Yeah.
be familiar with that.
Riggins, you don't have anything going on.
Don't try it.
At least that we know about.
I don't know why he said that though, and he nods his head over to me like you should be familiar with that. Like I'm the one making a mockery of marriage.
No.
I think you would be great at it. It's meant to be a compliment.
Yeah.
I
Obviously,
don't care.
it would be something he'd be very good
Yeah.
at because
I think even Alexis, if she hadn't met Jay.
he's good at talking, communicating, and that sort of thing. But immediately when you told me that, I was like, "There's no way he answered that seriously." That
And
is
he's got
not
a great
anything-
personality. So
That's not anything Riggins would ever do.
okay, well, I thought he
Yeah,
would
I
have
was
been
like,
great. at it.
she doesn't know. She's clearly got the wrong number.
Coming up on Ace and Friends. Ace and Friends.
Today's story you'll be talking about the rest of the day is actually 2 stories you'll be talking about the rest of the day, and they are wild. Coming up next.
Ace and Friends.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities. And we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
Ace and Friends.
So this is where we give you the story you'll be talking about the rest of the day. Now, I'm going to try to squeeze two in here because there are two pop culture related stories that are just wild today. Let's start with Kansas City, Missouri. The Kansas City Chiefs fans had a hell of a season. They won the Super Bowl, but was it worth amputation? The Grossman Burn Center in Kansas City has treated dozens of people for frostbite this year. Most of them got frostbite during the January 13th Chiefs-Dolphins game, where the temperature was -4 degrees. The wind chill factor was -27. This was the fourth coldest game in NFL history. Coldest Chiefs game ever. Now, around 70% of those frostbite patients are being advised to schedule amputations. One of them is the guy that took his gloves off for 5 minutes to put up a tent outside Arrowhead Stadium. 5 minutes. He got frostbite. They're recommending he ends up with amputations. He says the doctors say also those who don't need amputations, they're not out of the woods. Quote, they'll have sensitivity and pain for the rest of their lives and will be more susceptible to frostbite in the future. End quote. Yeah. They went to a football game. They got frostbite so severe, the guy took his gloves off for 5 minutes and may have to have his fingers amputated. Why is he taking his gloves off? He was setting up a tent. There's got to be a better way. And this story that you can be talking about the rest of the day. Say what you will about Swifties, they are not this fanatical. Karina from the K-pop group Aespa, A-E-S-P-A, has had to apologize to her fans after they found out she had a boyfriend. And yes, they were really angry, really angry. Some of them even parked a truck in front of the group's management agency with an electronic billboard, and it read, quote, is the love given to you by your fans not enough? Why did you choose to betray the fans? Please apologize directly. Otherwise, you will see a decrease in album sales and empty concert seats, end quote. Because she got a boyfriend. Again, is the love given to you by your fans not enough? She did apologize to her fans for, quote, surprising you greatly, end quote, adding that she would show a more mature and hardworking side in the future. All because she got a boyfriend. That is wild. And it's two stories you'll be talking about the rest of the day.
Ace and Friends.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
This is Ace and Friends.
This is the loudest edition of Ace and Friends ever. It's not that noticeable, but you can hear Dax in the background rolling back and forth up and down.
It's better than him crying.
Yeah, I know. He's 8 months old, and he's in this little stand-up thing where he can kind of walk and it rolls around. He's just coughing now. You all right? You good?
He does the fake coughing.
Yeah,
like
he'll give you
crazy.
the fake cough. Dax, you okay? You okay? Of course, he's not going to do it now. I found this thing. It's called the 4 6s. And I've seen this on, I think it's on TikTok or somewhere, on Twitter. There were people commenting about it. Is where I first saw it. These are things a man must have, the 4 6s, in order for women to date him. At least 6 feet tall, a 6-figure income, a 6-pack, and, at 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Definitely the 6 feet tall, 6 figures. You don't have to have a six pack. I like a little dad bod.
Okay.
Whew, dodged a bullet with that one.
Dodged a bullet with that one, didn't I?
I think more women prefer a dad bod than a six pack.
Okay, so I think it depends on the definition of a dad bod, because a lot of times guys would define a dad bod differently than women would.
Yeah, like a Homer Simpson body is what.
Yeah, women. I think women like a dad bod. He's got to be toned. Let's don't let him pull that camera down. Sorry, Dax found some wires, and he's like, I can get those. But I think by dad bod, it depends on what you mean, because guys are thinking like, just women still want toned.
Yeah, like so chest and arms are defined, but you can have a little.
Yeah, but you don't
not
want him
like
to
a
be
beer belly.
Yeah, you don't want him to be fat. You still want him to have some.
Yeah.
You still want to be able to see some abs.
You're thinking like a Jason Kelsey type guy, right? Essentially, dad bod?
Jason, yeah, but he's a little too big for my taste. But
Like too fat.
yes,
Okay, because he's an NFL offensive lineman.
yeah.
Riggins, why are you smiling?
Watching Dax.
Okay.
I'm not even listening. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it's 6 feet tall, 6-figure income, at least 6 inches, and 6-pack abs.
Yeah.
Or they wouldn't even be interested in it.
Good for them.
Now, yeah. But if a guy were to say the same thing, it's like, oh, you're horrible. You're a horrible person. If a guy were to say she's got to be at least 36C, make at least $36,000
There's
a year
always
or whatever.
a double standard.
Yeah, it's a gross double standard. A huge double standard when it comes to something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a fact of life.
Yeah.
Because it's another one of those things that women can do that men can't.
But they're still thinking it.
Wait, yeah, but you can think it, but these women are able to come right out and say it. So just think about it. If you're dating, the 4 6s as a possibility or not.
Coming up on Ace and Friends. Ace and Friends.
Mickey Mouse has set a world record. I found this, and I think it's going to make everyone laugh out loud. Coming up next, hang on.
Ace and Friends.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
It is. That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today. You could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting. There's no appraisal. I think didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com.
This is Ace and Friends.
All right, so the Ace and Friends podcast today. Riggins and Rob are here as usual. My wife Amanda is here. That sound you hear is Baby Dax hitting the microphone with a Sharpie.
Again, at least he's not crying.
Hey, Amanda was worried he'd be crying because this is typical nap time for him.
Yes.
But
he's gonna sleep good after.
Yeah,
this.
he is wired to the gills, and eating somebody's Post-it notes right
poor
now.
TJ's side.
So, there is a lady whose name I do not know. She's from the Netherlands. She just broke the 400-meter indoor world record. Her first name is Femke, Femke, and
Don't love it.
Yeah. Well, she's from the Netherlands. I'm sure it's very common there.
I'm sure they don't like Amanda.
Right. But when I saw the headline, it said, Mickey Mouse just set a world record. And I thought, I wonder what that's about. This becomes pretty obvious.
When you're putting your mind to it, you know exactly what to do indoors. How was that for you?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, it was such a strong race. We were all running so fast, multiple running in the 50s, so I knew I had to go out fast. I had Lieke in front of me, so I wanted to be in front, and I could hear halfway she was behind me, so I was like, okay, this is good, now we keep going, and this crowd is so amazing.
She's just excited.
That's her actual voice.
I think it'd be worse if it was a guy.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Everything she says is having a good time. I'm so thankful. I just want to come out and be faster than everybody else. She's great.
Amazing. I mean, it was such a strong race. We were all running so fast, multiple running in the 50s, so I knew I had to go out fast. I had Lieke in front of me, so I wanted to be in front, and I could hear halfway she was behind me, so I was like, okay, this is
I
good,
can't get enough
now
of
we
this
keep going, and this crowd is so amazing.
It's very, very Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse-ish.
With the Dutch, so I live in a windmill, and I have wooden shoes, and I drink Swiss Miss.
Coming up on Ace and Friends. Ace and Friends.
All right, so I can't figure out what we should do next. Riggins, you have the Giselle story. Is it good?
Well, no, because you don't think Giselle's very attractive.
No.
I think Giselle's attractive.
Yeah. But she's not like the hottest.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys have been particularly harsh to Giselle, so I thought this would be a story for you.
Okay. Well, then we'll find out.
Yeah.
Apparently, Giselle breaks down when discussing her former marriage to Tom Brady. That's coming up next.
More Ace and Friends coming up.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime, thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics.
Ace and Friends.
How long has it been since Giselle and Tom Brady split up?
A couple months, it's been
like
longer
a year.
than that.
A couple years, right?
A while.
No, a year.
So it was after he retired. Okay.
Yeah.
So, is this going to be on Hulu?
It's on ABC and I think Hulu tomorrow night. It's a sit-down interview with Giselle and Robin Roberts.
So here is just kind of the beginning of this little promo about the whole thing.
Everything I've experienced, it made me realize what I want and what I don't want.
Who is the Giselle sitting in front of me right now?
At the end of the day, like, if you're not truthful to who you are, then it doesn't work.
The end of a power couple's marriage.
Tom Brady and Giselle Bundchen announcing their divorce.
You didn't think that the marriage would end. No one goes into a marriage thinking it's going to end, but it does. You said it was the death of a dream.
Yeah.
How are you?
Well, when you say... Sorry, guys. I didn't know... Can I have a little moment?
Raw, honest, open.
Co-parenting, how has that been?
I think, there's easier days than other, and I can only control what I do.
Has it not come out, though? Didn't they say that Tom Brady I saw something the other day that he has accepted the fact that she was hooking up with the judo guy before they were divorced?
Oh, I don't know that.
I thought I saw that headline somewhere that Tom Brady's like, I'm excuse you, Dax. that he's come to that acceptance.
I've not heard that. I wouldn't doubt it. But, I mean, do we really need, like, the hard-hitting Giselle Bundchen interview? No. I mean, not exactly a ratings bonanza for a Friday night on ABC. I just think, it's like, what are you doing?
You don't think a lot of people are going to tune in to hear the Giselle Bundchen interview?
I barely made it through the clip. I just wanted you to see her breaking down, but... I don't know. I mean, what's the story? What do we need to follow up on a year after a divorce from Tom Brady?
And like they said, unless she's going to tell you something.
Yeah, drop some tea about Tom Brady. Then I might be interested.
But I mean, it seems like there's not a lot of tea.
No.
He's as advertised.
Yeah.
He's hyper-focused, and when the football season's happening, he's into football.
Yeah.
And, that's what he does, and this is how he lives his life. And it doesn't sound like there's anything scandalous. There's nothing terrible. It's just that's probably what brought an end to the relationship.
Here's the answer, Robin Roberts, when she goes, "How are you doing?" Pretty damn good. I mean, you're a supermodel that's worth more than Tom Brady.
Yes.
And by the way,
you're dating.
And just bought a new mansion.
Yeah,
you're dating your judo instructor. You're doing okay.
They're being interviewed outside of this house. And they're sitting by this pool, and the yard is massive.
Yes.
Like there's another whole house that sits off in the distance behind them. So you're doing okay.
Yeah, you're all right.
You're making $40 million a year.
Can I take a minute? No, you can't take a minute because I'm on a time crunch here. Just answer the question, Giselle Bundchen.
More Ace and Friends coming up.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're again going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
Ace and Friends.
Yesterday on the Ace and TJ show, or was it today? Yesterday, you were talking about Riggins was talking about hard no's in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's a no all the way around. And we got like 150 responses in virtually no time. But I've been going through them as people have continued to answer here and there. And some of them are pretty interesting as you go through. People who are hyper-religious has come up several times. Someone who love bombs. And there are obvious ones like being a deadbeat dad, that kind of thing. But Faith said men with super soft, girly-looking hands.
I know Faith. Yeah, I think that's funny.
Super soft, girly. You agree with that? Men with super soft, girly-looking hands.
You're saying is it a deal breaker?
You would never date a guy.
No,
with-
I would.
Although, the other day a man and I were
Let's
walking.
see those hands, Regan. No, other way. Yeah, your hands look like almost like a 16-year-old's. Like you don't have any wrinkles on your.
I just put lotion on.
There you go.
I get dry hands.
Yeah, you put a lot of lotion on, don't you?
I do. In the winter, I get real dry.
So we're walking the other day up the street to grab something to eat for our little Saturday night date night that we had, and Amanda said, "You always hold my hand so loose."
Yeah, it's not like a very manly grip.
Okay, but her grip is very loose. So am I supposed to just squeeze her hand while her hand is hanging open?
He
hands.
holds my hand like he is ready to let go of it at any time.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want to hold my hand. I need you to like hold it.
What if I gotta let go of your hand quickly to jump into traffic and save you from being hit by a car?
Yeah.
Just two loose hands holding each other.
And then he's like, place your thumb this way. just hold my hand.
I don't like if your thumb is in a weird spot, just let me move my finger around so I can. There's a right way and a wrong way, a comfortable way and a not so comfortable way to hold hands with somebody.
So more like interlocking or cupping.
Cupping.
I like cupping better too.
Yeah. I'm not a big interlocking. What, Regan?
She's got a lot of little things that would I go, shut up. I'm holding your hand. What? I'm doing that wrong? I'm holding your hand wrong?
Yes, I'm holding
you
your
gotta learn to just go with the flow.
I'll hold my own hand.
You might end up doing that.
More Ace and Friends coming up.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today, you could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting, there's no appraisal. I think didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com.
This is Ace and Friends.
I ran across something yesterday on Reddit that I find interesting because it proves, for Riggins and Rob, it proves the world is coming around to our way of thinking. Our way being the way morning show people think, who do, because we do a morning show and then these podcasts every day. It was a lady saying how her family has totally changed the way they eat. They have dinner at 3 o'clock every day when the kids come home from school. Because they have 2 kids. I think one's in upper elementary, one's in middle school. And they both have activities they're involved in. And she said because they're so widespread, she finally realized, hang on, the only time we have is when they come home. So if there's 3 or 3:30, that's when they have their meal. Because then they take off, like one's got baseball practice or whatever, one's got basketball practice, the other has swimming or dance or whatever they're doing, piano lessons, whatever. And because they're different, they're scattered, and every night of the week would be a different time. And she said they got sick of eating at like 9 o'clock at night.
No way.
Giving everybody a snack, and then when they got home at 8 o'clock, she'd have to come in and make dinner, all that kind of stuff. So she just flipped the entire thing, and now she prepares dinner in the late afternoon before they get home, and then they actually have a meal at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I kind of admire that.
And they get a little snack before they go to bed at night.
Yeah, I kind of admire it because it's important to, have the family dinner and stuff. So if you're going to do it at 3 p.m. so that everybody can be together, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Just trying to find a way to make it work because they're so busy, they're gone after that.
Sure.
I'm a grandma when it comes to eating. I'm ready to eat dinner at like 12 p.m. and go to bed at 3.
Yeah. Cade was coming over to eat the other day, and he texted me, he goes, what time? And I said, Amanda, what time should I tell Cade? She goes, 4:30.
Yeah, I mean,
he was like, are you serious? I said, yeah, man, we know what's going on. He came over, we ate at 4:30. We had dinner at 4:30. But then we
put him to bed. There's
Right.
a bedtime routine, and then I don't want to cook dinner after the bedtime routine. I'm pooped. And he's got me up at 5 every day.
Yeah, and it's after 7 by the time the bedtime routine is over. So who wants to go sit down and eat then? But for most people, if you get in from work at 5, that's your normal time. You would probably have dinner at 7 o'clock.
I think it's better for digestion and diet as well. not eating like right before you go to bed.
I think it's better. Actually,
it's better for your digestion and your diet.
I'm right.
Ace and Friends.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
Ace and Friends.
Ooh, I just realized I should have told y'all what I wanted to talk about here. What is happening today? What are you following today on social media? Like, I just started thinking we should talk more about those types of things that we're into, like whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Is there one thing that's entertaining you more, or that you're following more than anything else? Do you have one, Amanda? Because you're on TikTok a lot. Anything today that you're following? I'll give you an example. I am all about, since I saw it this morning, this high school basketball game in New Jersey, where they had a big controversy last night. It was the state semifinals. A team clearly scored at the buzzer to win the game, and the referees overturned it and then ran off the floor. And it's embroiled in a huge controversy now because the state athletic commission has said, yeah, those kids got screwed. But nothing we can do about it now. Yeah. And so people are going after the refs. Some people are saying it's racially motivated. Some people are saying they were afraid there was going to be a riot if they didn't overturn the call, and the refs were scared to get out of there. Some people said they just blew the call. It's all kinds of things are happening. And I'm very interested in the story, and I'm kind of following along for the rest of the day. Huh. That and, asses on Yetis.
I'm kind of into like the Kristen Cavallari dating like the Montana boys and like seeing if that's for real or not.
Somebody walk me through who the Montana boys are.
They're like that cringy, like young, dancing, kind of hot, younger guys.
I've never seen them dance. I just see them like they're
they
4 or
do
5.
Like their,
and they do their lip sync. And I thought, man, if I had told my friends growing up, hey, man, I got an idea. Let's do this lip sync thing. They'd be like, no, dude, that's not cool at all.
Yeah.
She's so hot. And she holds a special place in my heart. I mean, growing up on Laguna Beach, that was like the mean chick that you were like, oh, man.
So she's 37, and this guy from the Montana boys is 24.
Yeah.
I thought they were, I don't know what I thought
It might just be a stunt, but I'm interested to see if it's for real, because she was definitely could have been his babysitter for sure.
Yeah,
but
I just thought the Montana boys.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
37 and 24?
Yeah.
And you're gonna make some sort of snarky comment about their age gap?
No, I'm just.
You got some nerve.
I'm not hating on her. I love it. Like, good for her.
She could have been his babysitter. Oh, you got.
Oh, you're the judge, lady.
I love it.
More Ace and Friends coming up.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
It is. That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today, you could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting. There's no appraisal. I think didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com.
Ace and Friends.
Okay, Riggins, I'm going to ask your opinion here because you had a couple of ideas at different things. Of the stories that we haven't talked about that you had for today's Ace and Friends podcast, what do you think is better here? The child hospitalized after student's mom made a drink to stop the bullies? Or the story that women do more unpaid housework than men per year?
I think the mom that did that crazy thing for the bullies is nuts.
Yeah, that's
it's national news now, and it shows you the lengths that parents will go to protect their kids when they're out of sight.
A Texas woman is accused of mixing a drink for her son to bring to school that would deter student thieves, sending one child to a hospital after it was consumed. She's 45 years old. Her name is Jennifer Lynn Rossi. She was arrested and charged with injury to a child resulting in bodily injury bodily injury reckless by omission. I don't know what exactly that means. Apparently, the child felt nauseous and was hospitalized after consuming the drink, which was provided by a 10-year-old classmate. These are 10-year-old kids.
Yeah.
A mixture of lemon juice, salt, vinegar, and Gatorade. The victim began experiencing symptoms after drinking the mixture. Detectives learned that Rossi, who is a nurse, intentionally mixed those ingredients into her son's bottle to prevent it from being stolen at school. So I guess, as the story goes, these kids have been bullying her kid. They're all 10 and stealing his drinks and his food. And she was like, okay, steal this drink.
Yeah.
And a 10-year-old ends up being sick and going.
Basically, they're calling it like a poisoning, but that's a crazy thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't know why that would send you to the hospital, though. It's Gatorade, lemon juice, vinegar, and salt.
Rossi admitted to making the mixture due to her son, stating that the child victim stole his drink and was bullying him. Hospital officials said the victim needed additional medical monitoring and would be discharged from the hospital soon.
I know that's got to be heartbreaking to watch your kid get bullied, and there's a serious problem with bullying, but I think once you step in and start like poisoning, or making them eat or ingest weird things, it's gone to another level than just like...
You've stepped it up a notch that you're like, maybe we should walk it back just a hair.
Yeah.
Go talk to the principal.
Yeah, something. Go talk to the other parent, like, hey, what's going on? I don't know.
Send her mom a DM.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, can you tell your kid to back off a little bit?
Yeah,
or I'm going to poison him.
Yeah, and apparently the 10-year-old knew about it because the 10-year-old was the one that offered the drink to the kid. So she was probably like, and you give this drink to him. Right. So
don't take this drink today.
Yeah.
I hate to lose this drink. It is delicious.
Why is it unsealed? Don't worry about it. Just drink it. Drink it all.
I'm not going to fight you today. You can have it.
Oh, no, you're not going to steal my drink again, are you? Uh-oh.
I hope your ass goes into a coma.
Yeah, for real.
More Ace and Friends coming up.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime, thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics.
Ace and Friends.
And as we do at the end of every edition of the Ace and Friends podcast, our favorite thing from the day. Tech D Rob, I know you've been busy in the other room for most of the day today, but what is your favorite thing from today?
Remembering about Riggins' interaction with Amanda, trying to get him on that reality show.
Yeah. Love is Blind. I swear. I went home and she was watching it. We were talking about it. She goes, Riggins said he would do it. And I thought, no, he did not.
I bet he didn't.
It's like, there's no way he said that. She goes, no, I texted him. He said he would.
Yeah.
I said, he had to have been joking. There's no way he would do that. Riggins' favorite thing from today?
I like mixing it up with your wife. She comes in here with a little chip on her shoulder. It's fun. I like it.
She is, I noticed the way you phrased it. Yeah. Like the whole thing about, I don't hold her hand tightly enough.
Yeah.
Which is, at the time I thought, well, that's weird. What do you mean? Like, that's weird? That's how I hold it. Your hand is, her hand is hardly open to being held. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I'm holding your hand, at least like make an effort.
You got to complain about the way I hold your hand. Like, oh my gosh, I would just.
But it was funny though when she said Kristen Cavallari, that Montana boy guy, whoever he is. I hate calling him Montana boy. I don't know his name. She's like, you definitely could have been his babysitter.
Hey, she could have been his babysitter. It's
I literally graduated college the year before you were born.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God.
What, Rob? What was that?
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, she was born in '92. I graduated college in '91.
Oh my God.
Yeah, college, friends, not high school.
Yeah,
college.
I enjoy her around. That's fun.
Yeah, it can be fun. And maybe considering there was a baby the whole time, just bam, slamming into the walls, and
he was like,
we were worried he was going to fall asleep.
Keep that baby out of here.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Ace and Friends,